Hi, gamer family. I'm still on the high that I ended last video on. This is the map that had lots of really funny memes coming from it from the original translation. I love Kempf because of all the memes. I will try to get the memes I talk about the show during the dialogue, but like Kempf makes jokes about America and he calls Olwen a bitch in this old translation. So I'll try to get pictures of those like during what I believe to be the corresponding lines of dialogue in cutscene. Yeah. Breaking through the enemy's lines, the Liberation Army finally set foot on Imperial soil. Their invasion could now begin in full. However, there was no time to celebrate. Fort Dundrum, widely regarded as an impregnable defense against Thracian incursions, now stood before them. If they could not capture Fort Dundrum, the army would never reach Tara in time. Okay. This is going to be an interesting map on such a shoestring army, especially because I cannot overuse a couple of units, because I'm going to want them in the next 2 maps. But 12X is going to be a map where I get to relax a lot of my heavily used units. By relax a lot of heavily used units, I mean all of them except for like 2, which is nice. How are you looking? A little rough. You have no 1-2 range, I'll bring you. You have 1-2, nope, not inside you don't. Your fatigue is high. Defense 9 versus. I will definitely bring Safi in 11X because I can bring back the sword. What do I want to use? What do I want to use the hammer and staff on? Light Brand, Brave Lance, Vogue Axe, Forsetti. 1 extra. There we go. There we go. Graph Caliber. Those are my 5 uses. Speaking of Graph Caliber, what are you looking like? Sit this one out.
Okay, I'm gonna use Walter real fast.
I'll entertain. I need you next map anyways. I need you next map anyways. What's your dismount weapon? Bows. I want you next map. I need you this map. Oh, I hit the wrong person. I need you this map. I'll bring you this map, Karen. Because I won't be bringing you next map. There, everyone that I'm bringing next map, I'm not bringing this map. This is such a skeleton crew, I'm in trouble. Those 2 will hard carry me. They will hard carry me this map. And Leif. My army is really, really good. You can use physics, right? No, wrong button. If I gave you a physics stave, you could use it, right? Yes. You can. Higher tier staves actually do take more to use. They're harder for units to use. What makes him good is he uses swords dismounted. I have another Master Seal. Fudge. I didn't realize that somehow. I'm going to give that one to Fergus because it gets him. It's still. Because it still gets. No, wrong. No, I'm bad. Because it still gets him just a wee bit more strength, but also magic, which again serves as res as well. Than the other two, I don't think matter though. Yeah, his stats are so damn good. Don't waste a vulnerary on you. Don't waste the Seal Lance on you. I doubt you'll die. I probably won't let you die, but it's not worth the risk. Get rid of that hand axe. Don't waste it on you. Get those out! Unfortunately, I am going to need a lockpick on you. That's not going to be enough lockpicks. That's what I wanted to check. This map has something really fun about it that I really like. Yep, I'm gonna sell a bunch of crap. And get rid of things like that. Yep. Get things like that out of your inventory. I'll give that other physic to, Safi. Because this is not an escape map, which means they can play it a very specific way. I'm going to play it a very specific way. Her that needs to go up. I need to get A. Oh. I can't use her this map. Actually, I can. It just means I have to use Nana next map. How close are you to A rank? I need to get her to A rank ASAP. Because I'm going to need her to be A rank for Chapter 12. Okay. My goal is to capture as many enemies in the beginning of this map as I can. Okay. I can fatigue literally every unit I have on the field right now. None of them are needed next map. Lithus would be nice, but not needed. Because I have door keys. Worst case scenario, I bring Laura. I don't trust that I saved. I'm saving again. I just don't have enough units right now. This is actually... this is a scary playthrough of this game. I've already told you. The enemy appeared out of nowhere to attack Fort Noel. If you don't send reinforcements, General Largo is as good as dead. I captured him. Just say the word and I'll lead our troops to stomp out these invaders. Please, General Kempf.
You claim this enemy appeared out of nowhere to besiege Fort Noel, but who exactly were they?
Remind me, what was your assignment again?
I'm just a lowly general of House Frege, and all these little details escape me all the time.
Ah, wait, it's coming back to me. Reconnaissance, wasn't it? But if your duty was reconnaissance, surely you'd come to me with more than just they appeared. Why are you such an incompetent soldier that you failed to gather even the slightest bit of information? I came here to warn you precisely because there was no time to do anything else. Listen to yourself, you're badgering me for needless details while our borders are under siege. Does it matter who the attackers are? And what if this attack is merely a ploy to lure us away from the fort? Do you consider that girly? As much as I hate Kempf, he is kind of right.
Fort Dundrum has earned its reputation of being impregnable only because House Thracia's 12th Division is here to guard it. Without them, the fort is a mere stone and slate. If I don't have complete information on our enemy, I can't chance deploying the 12th Division. It would weaken our position. And what of General Largo? Perhaps sending our troops out is a risk, but he faces certain danger at this very moment. Bah! What's 1 or 2 old men in the grand scheme of things? Besides, how much time could he really have left anyway? What? General Kempf, even now, the glare you're shooting me is almost treasonous on its own. I've had men executed for much less brazen displays of disrespect. So before you back up that glare with equally traitorous words, let me warn you. You're very close to insulting the chain of command. Rawr. It's amusing watching you squirm, I admit. But are you really willing to defy your superior officer, knowing what the Empire does to traitors? See, he started out reasonable, but now he's just being an asshole and I want to kill him. Is that it? You got quite the mouth on you, with no spine to back up your words. You're a simple girl who got into Valhalla's military academy on the prestige of her blood, not the skills of her sword arm. So naive, so oblivious to the way of the world. You're lucky to have a commanding officer as understanding as I. Don't worry, I never expected much of you. I know that your only real weapon is to go begging your brother for help. What did you just say to me? Are you hard of hearing? I said that all you're good for is to go crying to Reinhard. You! Oh, how I must dote on you. Then again, Reinhard's greatest skill is knowing how to lead women on. Hold your tongue. I'll not stand here and let you dishonor my brother. Ha ha! You dare draw your sword on me, you feeble-minded wench! That's what he calls her a bitch in the original translation, I think. Men, seize Olwen and throw her into the dungeon for this act of rebellion! Yes, General. Lady Olwen, in the name of the Empire, you're under arrest. Drop your weapon. General Kempf, how contemptible. That's just manipulation. He manipulated her into doing that. That should put the impertinent little girl in her place. And if his own sister is executed for mutiny, Reinhard will no doubt be stripped of his rank as well. Oh, the look on his face when he hears that this will be quite the spectacle. Oh, you made it back just in time, Seth.
Yep.
That's you.
General Kempf, explain yourself.
Fred, my dear boy,
You look different than your usual self. Is something amiss?
Here, hold on.
Now hold on.
Don't play dumb. Why have you done this to Lady Olwen? I like to make this subscription stuff as hard as possible.
Yes, they do.
It's a violation of our military code to punish a subordinate over a personal grudge like this. You have a responsibility to overturn this. Please, sir, release her at once. Otherwise, I have no choice but to report this matter to Princess Ishtar.
personal grudge? Nonsense! Where were you standing? Lady Olwen drew her sword against me. Her superior officer, she meant to kill me.
What? That's not possible. She would never.
Fred, since so well acquainted with our military code, what's the punishment for turning his sword against a superior officer? Because I seem to recall that's a crime punishable by execution.
So that's your goal, is it? Your cowardice knows no bounds.
Miss May is always adjutant. Her duties default to you. I command you to ride further to engage these invaders in her place. Be warned, this isn't merely an order, it's a punishment. You're not permitted to retreat for any reason. See the battlefield regardless of the outcome, or I'll have Olwen executed.
You're shameless.
No, I'm not into television show Shameless.
I actually watched like the first 4 seasons of that.
How was it?
I haven't watched past because I needed a break from that show.
See, I kind of want to watch it now
It's a
because
lot.
I've been watching The Bear, and my understanding is Jeremy Allen White's in Shameless, and
Yes.
isn't he like one of the main characters too?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of
It's
want to
a
watch
good
it because of
show.
that. I want to watch it just because of that. I'm going to be completely honest. I like my boy Jeremy Allen White.
Show. It's a good show, and it is on Netflix. There are 11 seasons. I would recommend taking a break at some point because the show is just, dear Lord, that family cannot stop getting themselves into drama.
Okay.
Like, I swear, at one point they resolve situations, and then a worse thing just comes up, and it's just like, wow.
I guess you can say the writers are really shameless about keeping it going.
Well, so another thing
You're
about
just gonna glaze
Shameless
past that
is
joke?
I heard the joke.
You're
Alex.
just gonna glaze past it? You're not gonna say, "Oh wow, Alex, that was such a great joke. That was such a funny joke." You're not gonna say that. You're just gonna ignore it and move on?
Yes.
Dude, what the heck?
But yeah,
Are you
one thing I will
shameless?
say, one of the characters
He glazed past
is
it
actually one of the actresses who plays one of the main characters. Who plays the character of Fiona.
Pause.
Was actually the person who
What's this? The enemy flies the banner of House Leonster. Are they being led by a boy? He can't be more than 14 or 15. I've got swords that are older than him. I see. That must be the way with Prince Leif. First Solomon and now Prince Leif marches right up to my doorstep. The gods are most generous today. This is my chance. All hands hear me. I've got a plan for such an occasion as this. But for it to work, you must learn the enemy inside. And don't be too obvious about it. Prepare to launch Operation Portcullis. Yeah, means words.
But yeah. One of the actresses, her name is Emmy Rossum, who played Fiona in Shameless. She also played Christine Gaye in the movie version of The Phantom of the Opera.
You mentioned this actually on the channel before. I can't remember where else that actress came up. Were you? It's always possible you've actually talked about Shameless before, I guess, but like...
It might have been. It might have been while I was watching it, before I took my, year-long break from watching it.
It's been that long? Can you really call yourself
Yeah.
a Shameless fan at this point, Seth? Are you shameless
Yes.
about this? I'm gonna keep making
Yes,
a joke
and I
until
will
you
defend-
react.
I will defend Fiona Gallagher for my whole life. Except for one part of the show. One part of the show, she does something actually really bad. But all of the characters have. That's not to excuse what she did. But the rest of the show, I will defend her.
Okay, did somebody lose some health? I really hope they... I really need to get that staff rank up. I don't think you understand, gamers. I need that staff rank to go up. I'm going to use the physics stave here just because I need the increased XP, the weapon rank that gives me. Fudge. Oh crap. How do I do this? How do I get the weapon rank? How do I get that weapon rank that I need? My units are too good, damn it. My units are doing too good. It completely changes how I'm going to play a specific map if I can't use warp. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. That's a killer bow in that inventory. That's wow. That's an insane haul. That I just got from those and that I just got from those. Oh, that's why I was trading with Finn. I was so confused why I was trading with Finn at all. That was stupid. I was stupid. I'm sorry, games. Get those at least in Safi's inventory, because I can sell those for a lot. So, I cannot put Leif in here. Antitoxins. I mean, I'd like that. That guy. That guy has stuff I'd like. Okay. I am not at all worried about her getting fatigued. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with Karen. I'm trying to decide if I want her to go into the trap or not. I'm trying to decide if the rest of my units are enough to trigger the trap. Yep, I'm going to use that poison that Leif just got hit by and use that. I'm going to use that to grind staff rank. Because it's the best thing I can think of. Vulnerary, door key, and javelin. That's a 3-for-1 banger. So I need to decide what I want to do with Karen. Because I don't want to have to go through the effort of remounting her. What are promotion gains? What are promotion gains on what's her promotion gains? Will she gain access to A rank staves on promotion? Promotion gains. +1 weapon level staves. But I'd still need her to act again. And I can't promote her yet, so that doesn't fully solve my problem. Yeah, I don't want any of my units to die this map because I'm getting too much of good haul. I'm getting too much of a good haul off of all of these enemies. Like, I'm making kabang, kabang, kachang, kachang right now. Because I'm getting good stuff off of them. Like, how far away from A rank staves can she be? Far. The answer is far. And I don't like that, but it is true. The answer could be actually pretty far. Oh, I only have 30 turns to beat this map, don't I? Let's get the rest of these enemies drawn out. That's not who I wanted to heal.
Oh, another thing I'll say about Shameless. The US version is actually not the first version of Shameless.
Oh, it's one of those shows?
It's actually based on a UK version.
So it's one of those shows.
I think it's an Irish. Yeah, I think it's based on an Irish version of the same name.
Yeah, that happened
It's
a lot.
very similar.
That happened
Yeah.
a lot. The Office was one of them.
I haven't seen the Irish version of Shameless. I heard, I think good things about it. I have a friend online who lives in, Scotland and has seen it. Pretty sure it's Irish. Irish or Scottish. But, yeah.
I could do that. One of the things I could do, Gamer Family, is I could keep her right where she is now, because she won't be fatigued, which means I could bring her next map. All I have her do is promote, and don't use her for the rest of the next map, and that means she's ready to go for the... No, because I need her for 2 maps in a row, so that's not going to work. Turn my own. Okay, I need to get moving. Fred shouldn't move to... Yeah, he won't move to attack me. Boom. Wow. All my inventories are full. I did a good job. I did a good job robbing these plebeians. Have Finn quickly come and get healed. I mean, worst case scenario, I take one L next on chapter 12. 1 L's better than multiple L's. But I almost wonder if she can't actually get a stav rank. I can also see if what Nana's promotional gains are, and maybe Nana. Dismount. Dismount. You'll see why I'm doing this in a second, Seth. Let me see what Nana's promo gains are. Because I need to know. I need to know how FUCK'd I am. She does not get stave as a promo gain. Okay. Whoops, sorry. I just have the wrong background up. Okay. Those dollars actually fell for it. Oh, this is the American meme, I think. All right, men, fire at will.
Do the holy-blooded knights of House Frege fight using such underhanded tactics? Our forces met in Owl Valley. Respected the honor with which your army conducted itself. It seems I was mistaken. On behalf of my home, my honor compels me to agree with you. The Crusader Thrud would not have fought using such treachery. This is all because of that fool of a man, General Kempf. This disgrace is his doing. As a knight, I'm loath to give my life in service of such a foul plan. You seem to be enough of self-control enough to not turn my sword against you if you can promise the same. If you've no mind to fight, sir, then we've no reason to meddle with you. In fact, we may even be able to help each other. Wager the both of us have a little energy to spare now.
Give me a second. I have a mosquito bite that I've been picking up too much, so I'm band-aiding it with some extra tape that I've been. Oh, fudge! Never mind. Well, I had a medical wrap because I got blood drawn the other day at my physical, and I fidgeted with the stuff, but I've fidgeted so much I can't get it around my arm.
Ooh, how was that?
Fine. Like, over in seconds.
That's good. In fact, we may even be able to help each other. I can agree to those terms. I have many things left undone. It's settled then. We can both agree that our time is better spent devising an escape. Very well. My forces will storm the castle's interior in short order. When that happens, you should make your escape to the south. We can take care of the gate ourselves. Are we in agreement? We are. It appears I owe you quite the debt. I'm Fred, proud knight of House State. I would know your name as well, friend. It's Leif. Leif of House Leonster. House Leonster. I see. Well, Lord Leif, I believe we'll meet again one of these days.
And that's why I wanted Leif's turn also to be, like, the first, so I could, do this. I only want Tanya to be able to be in the blast of 1 because she has such good items. I don't want her to get completely flipped. Do I waste a bunch of physics uses just to get her to A rank? Or do I just wait to promote her? Oh, Leif's actually a little low. So that's actually not a waste. That's actually a good use. Sorry. Another thing I'm doing. I need to see how big the gap between weapon ranks are. So she started at C. Weapon level. Is this the page I want? No. Weapon rank. Gains. Thracia. Okay, let's see if there's a thing I want. Nope, that's just from promotions. Own growth, own growth. This isn't trivia. Okay, nope. No, there's no information. No, I can't find the information I want, so it probably does not exist. You have a yep, Jav. Jav. Dorky, nope. Do you have a Dorky? No, you have Dorky. I'll have Karen take trauma again, and I'll have Leif take trauma again. In case you're wondering, this is the most painless this map's probably ever gone for me. Somehow, having almost no flippin' units alive made it easier. The real question is, do I waste a stamina drink just so I can avoid 1 round of sleep? Probably not. I just don't think that's worth it. Yeah, because that's why this matters. That's why it matters, because there's a unit I have to capture in Chapter 12 and I want to do it early because they have a sleep stave, and I don't want to be my army to be put to sleep. So it is the strat to ASAP. Quite literally, as soon as humanly possible, go and capture them. So that they, can't cause you any grief. But it's okay, I'm only going to get some grief caused. Hey, you could kill. Probably. Yes, actually you do kill. Cool, now I just need to make sure Alfred doesn't die. That's the only thing that could go wrong now. At the end of the day, I'll be able to get more physics stabs, and I probably wouldn't have gone through all of them anyway, so I'll pray. No, shoot! I don't know if him being alive is a requirement or not. I think I need to restart. I think he needs to be alive. I don't have to put on the death counter at least, but that sucks. What's going to suck more is if I learn that he doesn't need to be alive. But here's the thing. Even if he... Actually, that's not even true. Because even if he isn't required by law to be alive, the game got louder, it feels like. I don't know if that's true or not. Sorry, I just need to get that fixed. Because at the end of the day, even if he actually doesn't need to be alive to access the guided map, 11X. Okay, yeah, it actually did get louder. Even if he's not, like, actually required to be alive, his absence would make the map extremely hard. On the bright side, this means I get to promote her and I don't have to worry about the staff rank crap. I'm also going to actually empty out my inventories, so I can actually take more of the stuff that I'm going to steal. Okay. In post, I might cut out most of this attempt because it's going to be literally the exact same thing. Like, the map wasn't hard. I was doing perfectly fine. But, yeah. Did you get your stupid textbook done?
I did.
I would say nice, but it's a textbook that you're buying for a second time, which sucks. It is absolutely like it is like the anti-nice, so oh well.
Yeah. I think the reason try to do that is because these are professors that are not used to using Canvas.
One of those.
In the past, and it was an university class. This one was an asynchronous online. And I'm just like, at this point, you just need to learn how to use Canvas as a professor because the whole university is using it. So, like, I don't know. Because he does all of his... The way that this subscription works is you subscribe to the textbook, and the textbook is the thing that has the tests within it for the class. You basically take your tests through that website, not through Canvas. So
what do I
think...
do?
What's going on?
What do I do? Do I reset or do I let her die? Okay. At the end of the day, I've said that I'm doing a pseudo ironman, which typically means I try to avoid resetting. But the thing is, if you look at the death counter, I have made too many mistakes, gamers. I can't just let one of my few good units, I can't let her die. She's one of the few units that actually matters. I have almost no good units left. I genuinely cannot let her die. She's one of the few that actually is important. Like, at the end of the day, if Tanya died with all the stolen stuff in her inventory, I'd be sad. But at the end of the day, not important. Karen is important. Her death handicaps this entire run. Like, this run becomes very brutal without her alive. So it's not just like I can let her die. Unfortunately, like, I've scooched the pooch one too many times. One too many times have I done the pooch scooching. I've had poochie time. What does that mean? Why did I say that? And what does it mean? But like, yeah, I've done irreparable damage to my self-esteem with this Let's Play. God damn it. What the frick? Use the brave weaponry. But hey, at least now you guys know my strat. And you know that's Pog Sigma Gamer. Very Pog Sigma Gamer. Very Sigma Gamer. Yep, I want you. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Anyone that needs healing? No. No one needs healing. Boom. I did learn that I can technically move Safi a little closer in too, which is nice. Having all the door keys was actually so nice, so I want to do that again. Are you also one of them? You have a javelin, but you're technically not one of them when I say them. Really? No one's hurt? There we go. Boom. Boom. Wow. Okay. Let me guess, you're one of them? Yep. Ah. Boom, just gotta capture that one more guy. She's not high enough leveled yet. Oh, no! I almost committed a sin. I almost moved Leif in there. I can't do that. That's how I get in trouble. Like, really big doo-doo pants trouble. Big odd doo-doo pants, and no one wants to be in big odd doo-doo pants. Okay, so who are the ones with the door keys? Let's make it be Finn and Fergus. Because that makes the most sense. Okay. Formation doesn't matter that much. It really doesn't. Okay, I need to get 2 level ups on her. Boom. Oh, crap. You can't do it. You can. Okay. So they both they both attacked Leif and they almost killed him, but that's okay. Because that's why I have physics staves. And they grant her a decent amount of XP. Boom. 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 Move Leif out of the way so that he only gets attacked by 1 ballista. Yep. Boom. Yeah, I'll let you even try to be helpful, Halvin. It's not that I hate you, Halvin, it's just that you're useless. There's a difference. Not worth the risk. I'm gonna keep Leif where he is, because he'll draw out 1 of the ballistas, keeping... Fred alive for longer. I can't use vulneries on him. Fred just has to not be a dumbass and use a vulnerary on his next turn. I'm gonna kill 1 of the ballista to make it more likely that Fred lives. The other ballista's just too much of a pain to get to. I'm gonna keep Leif there because in theory, it'll attack Leif over him. Yep, does 17 damage on Leif, so I don't need to worry about it yet. Oh, that chest is completely useless. That was a waste of my time. Those mages do not move. I want to steal from them. Fred, you need to use, bro. You need to not be a dumbass. You having fun there, Tanya? You're just screwing around, Tanya. Yeah, as long as Leif is here, it'll prioritize Leif over Fred. So once that ballista runs out bullets, I'm in the clear. How many more bullets you got? 2. I don't want to waste any more of that. I'd rather waste the light brand over the over the physics, because at the end of the day, the physics are more limited right now. Done? You're out? No, you're not. And let's get you promoted. I was hoping to wait a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, it's not like it'll matter that much. I needed that A rank. I did need that A rank. And free magic, that saves what I just did right there. What's the objective? What I just did right there, saved me 3,000 gold. Can you believe that? Can you believe the prices these days?
I can't.
$3,000 for a tome? For a book? Imagine your textbook costs $3,000, Seth. What would you do?
I would not buy it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I would automatically look online for a cheaper option and probably be able to find one under $30.
So you can't actually you actually can't defeat Kemp. Sorry for the spoiler, but like he flees after one combat. So much for the impregnable Fort Dundrum.
I don't even buy my textbooks from the bookstore. I typically look online to find the cheapest possible textbook I can. I've gotten textbooks for under $7.
Nice. What a joke. I must flee this place, at least for the time being. Woo! See, I told you. Yippee-ki-yay, told you, motherfricker. And I'll use these enemies to grind out sword rank on Finn so that he can use better swords in the final map. Still see him. Come on. Not a lot of dialogue, so this can be a sub-hour video. Come on. Oh, crap. Simply superb work, my prince. If Fort Dundrum's gates capture this quickly, it will be all but impossible for the enemy to escape. We cannot afford to rest on our laurels, however. This being an imperial fort, I expect there are children imprisoned here as well. Let's make the most of our swift victory and conduct a sweep of the interior. If indeed there are children locked up here, we must help them at once. Woohoo! Video over. Goodbye.